Okay, so we're continuing looking at the integumentary system. Okay, so there are three main types of pigment that help contribute to the color of your skin. Melanin can be from yellow to a reddish brown to a black pigment, and is responsible for dark skin colors. And it's what also makes freckles appear and moles appear. And in the summer, if you're out in the sun and you get tan, it's your body producing more melanin, which is designed to help protect your skin from the sun's rays and help protect those living cells below it. You also have keratin, which is yellow to orange pigment, and is the most obvious in the palms and soles of the feet. Those people who have red hair tend to have more keratin, and so the bottom of their feet and palms might look more orangish compared to somebody else who does not have red hair. And then you also have hemoglobin. So most people know hemoglobin as being in the blood cells, but don't actually realize that it's actually a pigment, and so it kind of helps make your skin have that pinkish hue. Okay, so we got different types of sweat glands that are important for helping your body help your body to cool. You have the eccrine sweat glands, which are on your hands, the soles of your feet, and your forehead. You also have apocrine sweat glands, which are found in the axillary and anogenital region, which are the armpits and the genital region, and are thought to be responsible for producing pheromones. So pheromones are a smell that everybody gets off. You can't consciously smell it, but you're subconsciously smelling it. And it's thought to help one person be attracted to another person. So when you're attracted to somebody, you literally like the way that they smell. You also have ceruminous glands, which are in the ear canal and help and actually secrete earwax. So the cells that are producing earwax are actually a modified type of sweat gland. And then you also have mammary glands, which are specialized sweat glands that just secrete milk. Sebaceous glands are simple alveolar glands, and they're found all over the body. They help soften the skin, so the oil that they secrete helps your skin stay soft and moisturized, and they can be stimulated by hormones, which is why as you're going through puberty and you have a lot of hormones going around your body, your skin tends to be more oily, which helps lead to more breakouts. But eventually that, as your hormones level out, the level of oil secretion stabilizes as well. Hair is actually dead keratinized cells produced by hair follicles. It contains hard keratin, which is tougher and more durable than the soft keratin of the skin. Consists of a core called the medulla, a cortex, and then the outermost cuticle. And is pigmented by melanocytes at the base of the hair. So the more melanocytes you have, the darker your hair is. So people who have black hair have a lot of melanocytes, whereas people who have blonde hair or red hair have much less. So your hair has functions to help you keep warm. It also helps alert you to the presence of insects or things on your skin. A long time ago, or not so long ago, I should say, humans didn't always have nice, comfortable, insulated houses, and having stinging, biting, or poisonous insects on your body was an actual real threat. So the hairs are very sensitive and can quickly detect if there is something crawling on your skin, which was once a very important thing to be able to do. It also helps the hair on your head, helps your scalp to be protected against any physical trauma. And then again, heat loss and sunlight protects against the bombardment of the sunlight as well. So for the most part, people have hair over their entire body, with a few exceptions, such as the palms, soles of your feet, and your lips, as well as nipples and portions of the external genitalia. So the hair follicle, the root sheath extending from the epidermal surface to the dermis. So you can see it there how deep it goes all the way down to the hypodermis, really. The deep end is expanded, forming a hair bulb. And there is sensory nerves near it, which help detect. So if your hair, if you do have an insect on your skin and it brushes your hair will move, and those nerve endings there pick up on that and alert you to the fact that there's something there. Bending a hair stimulates these nerve endings, hence our hairs act as very sensitive touch receptors. Okay, so here you can see two different cross sections of a hair. One is kind of on the side. You can see where the melanocytes would be. And again, the more you have, the darker your hair color. You've got the medulla, which is running down the middle, and you've got the cortex around that, and then you have the outer cuticle around that. And then the other picture is a cross section where you can see those same things, with the medulla in the very center, then the cortex, then the cuticle. So we have two different types of hair. You have what's called vellus hair, and these are very pale, fine hairs that you find in children and some adult females. So they're very light colored, they're not very dark and thick. Sometimes people refer to it as peach fuzz. And then you also have terminal hair. So these are coarser, thicker. You see these a lot in eyebrows, in the scalp, and then in your armpit and pubic regions. And this is typically what they refer to as adult hair. So it's after puberty and after the onset of hormones there. Alopecia is a term to refer to hair thinning, and it can occur in both sexes. But true baldness, which is the inability to grow hair, is genetically determined and sex-influenced condition. And male pattern baldness is caused by the follicular response to certain hormones. A fingernail is actually a modified scale-like portion of the epidermis, and is on the dorsal surface of fingers and toes, and it helps protect the tip of the fingers.